Good day, everyone. I am Oluwabukola Mohammed, aka Anny-b. I welcome you to the first episode of Anny-b Talk Show. We'll be discussing a very interesting topic today. Is school really a scam? Yes, we really want to know, okay? I have here with me my very amiable speaker. Yeah, a very intelligent one at that. His name is Mr. Adeyemi Akobin Michael. He is the Lagos State Youth Ambassador of the Badagry Division and also a member of the National Youth Council. Before we move to the business proper, let's go on this short break. We'll be right back. Hello, my people. This is your girl Oluwabukola Mohammed, aka Anny-b. To get more updates on my talk show, to get more fresh videos, to get informative and educative discussion, just keep following me on Facebook, Anny-b Talk Show, Instagram, Anny-b-talk-show, alright, and also my YouTube channel, Anny-b Talk Show, okay? I love you guys so much, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please don't do this, okay? Just like it and make sure you subscribe and keep following me. One love. Okay, welcome back. So, Mr. Adeyemi, I appreciate you for joining me on the show.
Thank you so much, Anny-b, for the warm reception, and I'm delighted to be on the maiden edition of the Anny-b Talk Show.
Thank you so much. Alright, let's quickly, discuss what we have here.
Okay.
Mr. Adeyemi, let me start with this first. School being seen as scam among youth, it's a popular anthem.
Yeah, that's
they say it's school na scam, scam. So, the thing is, most of us, because I'm also a youth, most of us see it as we just wake up one day and our parent tells us, okay, you started school today, and we put on our school uniform and we're just like, I'm going to school. Okay? Most of us don't even know the reason why we are being sent to school at the first place. We just find out that we just have to be there. And after the going through the primary, secondary and tertiary level of school, and you just find out that nothing is even working with the fact that you went to school. So that I feel that is the reason why most youths like school is a scam. So I really want to ask you, what do you see school as in our society?
Okay, thank you so much, Anny-b. First, we need to understand the reason why school is established in the first place. We need to understand that school is established to serve two purposes. The first is that school is established to breed individuals that will be worthy in learning. And then secondly, school is established for the purpose of breeding individuals that will be worthy in character. And so schools serve these two key essential purposes. And so we cannot just, based on one end, and just say that school is a scam. We need to look at it in its entire retrospect.
Alright, Mr. Emi, thank you for that point. You saying school building up character and building up the learning aspect.
Exactly.
Okay, what about people? We still have literates who goes to school and at the end of the day they don't even act like they've once passed through school. Are we saying school is failing in that aspect?
Okay.
Or is it that they did not take in all the teachings from their teachers or lecturers? Are we blaming it on the learners, or we're blaming it on the school administrators themselves?
Okay. So from this end, I'm going to say this, that there is a difference between just passing through school and letting school to pass through you.
Wow.
And so many times, many of our young people that we have out there, they do not allow school itself to pass through them. They just pass through school. So how do I mean by this? School itself is a platform, like I said earlier, that it builds character. And so this character, school builds us to understand what we call diligence. School builds us to understand what we call teamwork. school builds us to understand what we call to be able to cope with failure at some point in time, and then you're able to reflect on the factors that made you to fail at some other point. And so a number of things that school builds us on. And so the individual must understand that he must allow school itself to pass through him by engaging in various activities aside from learning. So many times what you have out there is individuals who are only focused on obtaining a certificate at the long run. And so it is not just the certificate, but it is about certificates. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Okay. You talking about not about the certificate alone. Now we go to school, and the truth is that school don't really care about other things, or let me say other interests of the learners.
That's
Now
true.
let's take it to reality. Okay, I go to school, I just go there to study mathematics, English, commerce, biology, chemistry, physics, and the rest like that. What are other things that I have interest in? Most of the school administrators don't really put in more effort in training students on that. You understand?
Yes.
At the end of the day, maybe when we are done with one aspect of school, or maybe when we are done with school totally, we now go back to learn or to improve ourselves on what we really have passion for.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
true.
okay, I want to become a singer,
Okay.
and because I just go to I must pass my exams, I must pass my tests in all the subjects I'm being taught. Okay, and me wanting to be a singer, I don't have that opportunity because there is no platform, or there are no measures taken to improve or to teach me or to train me on what I really want to do. Then I go outside to pay extra fee
Okay.
just to improve myself on that, because why, that is what I actually want as a career.
Okay.
So what are we to do when it comes to this? That school don't really bother about our potentials. Instead, what they want is how intelligent and how brilliant we are when it comes to subjects alone in school.
Okay, I understand that, and then we are graded based on our intelligence and our performance.
Yeah.
Okay, first we need to understand that nobody will always create opportunities for you as an individual. One thing you need to learn is that you as an individual understand that, and then we are being graded based on our academic performance. Okay, let me say this, that we need to understand that oftentimes opportunities are not given to us, channels are not given to us, but we ourselves, we need to create those opportunities and channels. How do I mean? In a situation whereby we have interest in various areas aside our academic work,
Yeah.
what we need to do is to network with other people in school. They have these skills, they have this talent. Network with other people, network with groups, network with clubs, network with societies that will impact these skills in you. So that's what I think.
Okay, but I still feel that school should also be accountable for this. Yes, because if we say school as a whole, we should be able to be groomed also in our interest, apart from academic stuff, or anything that is relating to schooling, like curriculum, whatever. I'm talking of other things aside that. School should also be responsible for that, apart from the fact that we also have to groom ourselves too. Because if we say we have to connect ourselves to people that are into it or groups that are into it, that means it's still us that is working for it, not the school now.
Yeah.
So why is it like that? Why is it that school only based only on curriculum activities alone?
Sometimes they have what we call extracurricular activities. They have societies, they have clubs like class-building societies and other key areas. But then you as an individual, by your interest, you need to push forward with them. The school is not necessarily accountable in that area. But then also I will also suggest a kind of a reform in the school system.
Okay. All right. I also have another question. when looking at the interest or let me say the dropout, and sometimes when we see some of them so successful in their career or their businesses, and you will just begin to wonder, please, what is the essence of this school activity? So what are we to say concerning those people? Like, is it truly that they don't even need school? Like, we don't need school to be successful. We don't even need to go.
Okay.
So I want to know, is it a must to go to school or not?
Like I said, school is very, very pivotal in the development of humans. But that is not to say that people who would not pass through school won't be successful. Because life itself is a school. And then there are some people who have understood some certain basics. And then by experimenting and understanding those basics, working on those principles, they can make it as well. But then, if we are to look at it on a much more retrospect, on a large scale, the people that are coming out from school, the percentage of the number of people that are coming out from school who become successful is more than those out there who do not pass through school. In a situation whereby an individual do not pass through a school system, what you have is a situation whereby you have a hit and about 1 out of 10 chances. But in a situation whereby we pass through school, the school itself, it is a kind of an organized system, a principled system that takes us from one level of learning to another.
Okay, all right, thanks for that. Lastly, what are the measures you think can be taken, or let me say, what are the things that you think can be put in place by school administrators that will be able to cover learners' interests? When we go to school and we feel happy that fine, everything I want, everything I really want to know, I've been taught. Because the truth is that sometimes we go to school and we are not even being taught on how money works.
Okay.
We're not being taught on relationships. We're not being taught on social issues. We just go there just to write notes, to dictate to us, write down stuff. Okay, read textbooks, handouts, and come to the exam or test or write it down, and
So,
you understand what I'm saying? So I
do.
think, what are the things that can be put in place that can make us to become whole as illiterate?
Like I said earlier, one thing I would suggest that we do in the Nigerian school system, because it's kind of connected with our Nigerian system. It's only here in Nigeria that we say school na scam, last school na scam. Okay, so what I think we should do is that the entire school system should be reformed, like I said. And so what should come to play is that people should not just go to school and learn theory on something that they cannot apply. We should be taught in a way that what we are being taught, we should be able to apply them on our daily lives, on the real world. So that's one thing I think would help a lot.
Okay. Mr. Anny-b, thanks once again for having me on the show.
You're welcome.
So viewers, you've heard it all. School is not really a scam. Okay, school has come to rebuild us, to reform us as a successful and literate individual. Okay, the only thing we need is just taking up some measures just to remodify the school system. It can make us be better citizens in our countries. Okay, so don't forget to keep watching Anny-b Talk Show. Follow me on Facebook, Anny-b Talk Show, on Instagram, Anny-b-talk-show, and also my YouTube channel, Anny-b Talk Show. Okay, for more updates and more info, or in case you want to get personal, my WhatsApp number 07086540429. Take care. See me next week. Bye.